Have you ever felt like you're running as fast as you can, but somehow you're still stuck in the same place? Like no matter what you try, life keeps throwing the same obstacles, the same failures, and the same disappointments your way. That feeling of frustration, of staring at your dreams while they feel just out of reach, it's not a reflection of your worth. It's a reflection of habits, choices, and mindset that might be silently holding you back. The truth is, many of us struggle to progress, not because we lack talent or ambition, but because we're unknowingly sabotaging our own growth. Progress isn't a straight path. It doesn't come with a guarantee, and it doesn't reward wishful thinking. It demands clarity, courage, and the willingness to face uncomfortable truths about ourselves. And that's what this message is about. Recognizing what's stopping you and taking fast, practical steps to finally break free. 1. You're not progressing because you're comfortable with comfort. It sounds harsh, but comfort is the silent killer of growth. If you're waiting for the perfect conditions, the right opportunity, or the ideal moment to start, you're already behind. Growth demands discomfort. Every successful person you admire, every story of triumph you've heard, involves a period where the individual chose challenge over comfort. Ask yourself, are you staying in your comfort zone because it's easy or because you're afraid? Fear disguises itself as logic. You tell yourself, I'll start tomorrow, or I need more preparation, while the days slip by one after another. The moral here is simple. If you want to progress, you must be willing to step into the uncomfortable. Growth begins the moment you do something that scares you, something that challenges the limits you've placed on yourself. 2. You're not progressing because you're surrounding yourself with the wrong energy. You become the average of the people you spend the most time with. Toxic relationships, negative influences, and constant complaints can drain your energy faster than any obstacle ever could. If your circle doubts your dreams, laughs at your ambitions, or makes you question your worth, it's time to rethink your connections. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, who push you, who challenge your limits. Find mentors, friends, and communities that hold you accountable and encourage you to be better. Progress is rarely a solo journey. It's built through support, guidance, and the energy of those who believe in your potential, even when you doubt it. 3. You're not progressing because you fear failure. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of it. Every person who has ever achieved greatness has failed. Repeatedly, often in public, often painfully. But the ones who progress are the ones who see failure not as an end, but as a feedback. Ask yourself, when you fail, do you give up or do you learn? Progress requires a mindset shift. You must start seeing setbacks as stepping stones. Every mistake, every rejection, every closed door contains a lesson. The moral is clear. Failure isn't proof you're incapable. It's proof you're human, learning, and moving forward. 4. You're not progressing because you haven't set clear goals. If you don't know where you're going, how will you know when you've arrived? Many people drift through life, hoping things will just work out, only to wake up years later wondering where all their time went. Progress demands clarity. It demands a vision so vivid that every action you take is aligned with that vision. Write down your goals, break them into actionable steps, track your progress, celebrate small wins, and adjust as needed. The moral lesson is this: without direction, effort becomes wasted energy, but with a clear roadmap, even small steps accumulate into extraordinary results. 5. You're not progressing because you're letting excuses rule you. Excuses are comfortable, seductive, and dangerous. I don't have time. I'm too tired. I'll do it next week. Sound familiar? Excuses give us permission to stay stagnant while convincing ourselves we're victims of circumstance. The fastest way to progress is to stop giving power to excuses. Take ownership of your life. Stop blaming situations, people, or the world. Every small choice you make today either moves you closer to your dreams or keeps you chained to the same spot. The moral is, freedom and progress belong to those who take responsibility, not to those who wait for it to be handed to them. 6. You're not progressing because you lack consistency. Motivation is fleeting. Inspiration comes and goes like waves, but progress is built through daily discipline. Doing something for one day, 1 week, or even 1 month is not enough. True progress is the result of showing up even when you don't feel like it. Consistency compounds. Reading 1 page of a book every day leads to finishing dozens of books in a year. Saving a small amount of money daily builds wealth over time. Practicing your craft, even in small increments, leads to mastery. The moral is, persistence, not bursts of energy, is what creates lasting change. 7. You're not progressing because you don't prioritize yourself. Progress requires investment of time, energy, and focus. If you're constantly prioritizing everyone else, you'll eventually run out of the energy needed to pursue your own growth. Self-care is not selfish, it's necessary. Spend time understanding your strengths, your weaknesses, and your passions. Invest in skills, in knowledge, and in relationships that elevate you. The moral lesson is this: if you don't value yourself enough to grow, no one else will push you forward either. 8. You're not progressing because you focus on results, not on growth. It's easy to get frustrated when progress isn't immediate. We live in a world that glorifies instant success, viral fame, and overnight breakthroughs. But lasting progress isn't about quick wins. It's about becoming the person who is capable of achieving your goals. Focus on your habits, your mindset, and your daily actions, not just the outcome. The moral here is growth is the reward that comes from consistent effort, and results will inevitably follow. 9. You're not progressing because you're afraid to step out of your past. Your past can be a prison if you let it define you. Mistakes, failures, and regrets weigh heavily, but they don't determine your future. Progress demands that you forgive yourself, learn from your experiences, and take bold action despite the fear of repeating mistakes. You cannot change yesterday, but you can shape tomorrow. Every new step forward is a chance to rewrite your story. The moral is, courage isn't the absence of fear, it's taking action in spite of it. 10. How to fix it fast? Take action now. The fastest way to stop stagnating is to act, not tomorrow, not next week, but today. Decide right now that your life matters, your dreams matter, and your progress matters. Pick one small action that moves you closer to your goal and do it immediately. Momentum is built through action. Every step, no matter how small, compounds into unstoppable growth. And when you combine action with clarity, consistency, and courage, stagnation becomes impossible. Remember this: the only thing standing between you and the life you want is the choices you make today. Choose courage over fear, action over excuses, and growth over comfort. Progress isn't just a destination, it's a daily commitment to becoming a better version of yourself. Your story is waiting. Don't stay stuck. Step forward, embrace the discomfort, and watch how fast your life transforms.